Hello, everybody. It's Honey Lou. Welcome and welcome back. It's been a long time. But first, let's just do an update, I guess, of decks I'm using. Nothing different. There's only one deck that I'm going to show that is different and new, but everything else is old. Um, but first, I want to share these beautiful bags that were created for me by Kai. She goes by Coco. I'll link her down below if you like these bags. Maybe I'll give you her Instagram as well. She does this as a hobby, so if you do like these and you want to purchase one, definitely go hit her up and definitely go support her because she does a really beautiful job at making bags. They are very detailed and I'm obsessed. So these are the two first ones that she made for me, and I had these for like a few months now, and I've been trying to share them and I've been trying to record, but it just hasn't been like feeling right, and so I just kind of let it go. But anyways, they have a beautiful charm on them. One of my favorite things about this bag is like just like the little details right there and right there. So I usually just like pull it like that and then I just do it like this and then I go like that. Look how beautiful that is. I love multicolor crochet. Look at the little flower, the little details, and then the deck I chose to put in there was my Blushing Fool Rider-Waite-Smith. This is from Oldana, so this is very special for me. This is my favorite Rider-Waite-Smith deck. I use this every single day. So when I was trying to find a deck to put in this bag, I was trying to like think if I should put a deck in there that I use every so often or every day. And I did put, what did I put in there? I think I put the Golden Rider in here because that one does not have a bag yet. And I'm still trying to decide if I want to put the Golden Rider in one of these crochet bags. But I chose to put this one in there. I am surprised how convenient it is to have this wrap crochet, and I would think it would take a while to like get in and get out, but it's not the case at all. It's pretty easy and convenient. And then also, they are very sturdy when you get them, but then they start to mold and they start to get really soft. And it's very nice. It's very cozy and comfy. I know my deck is going to be secure. And then this one right here, so she makes a few different kinds. So this one has like a little bow. There's like a little hole right there, and you just pull it. And then I chose to put my trimmed version of my Thoth. This is a 1978 greenie. This deck never had a proper home. It always was in a bag that was too big or too small. But when I got this bag, this was like too perfect to not put in there. So this is its permanent home, and I like it. Yeah. So this is like a custom size. This isn't a average normal size of a deck. So I thought that was pretty cool that it fitted perfectly in there. It fit. I haven't talked. I'm a little rusty at recording because it's been a minute, so. It's pretty cute. But like when I got these bags, she packaged them so beautifully, and the bow she put on here at first was really, really pretty, and I don't know how to do it the way she does it, but there's that one. And then these two are some of my favorites. I haven't decided which one's my favorite yet. I love the multicolor ones, and this one has like the cutest detail. This has like a little bumblebee charm. And then it has the little detail right there to move it. Corners, I usually just wrap it around like that. And then look how beautiful. Isn't that so cute? With a little leaf when you put it like that. So I actually put one of my Thoth greenies in here because it is a bigger size. And it actually fit, but it was like a little bit too tight. So I don't know if I'm going to put a greenie in there. But I chose to put this in there for now. I'm still trying to test out like which deck suits this bag. And I wouldn't think that I would be particular, but I am very particular because I feel like these crochet bags are very special and they deserve like a cohesive match, I feel. But this is very spring-like. So I don't know. I mean, this would probably work. This would work. And then the first deck that I put in there was the T23. This is my favorite card in the deck. And then I did have this one in there. Taroki 23. I've been using this deck a lot lately. Because I don't like this tuck box. And it has like these corners. I love this deck. I always love this deck. I think this is Midnight Tarot's one of his best works. In my opinion, there's something about this deck that I really love, even like these beautiful backs. And I don't know, I never wanted to work with it. I actually did get rid of this, and then one of my friends actually asked if I wanted some red decks, and then I saw this one and I picked it because I don't know, I've always really liked it. But it's been fun because I've been actually working with it and loving it, and this has like the best paper. Honestly, like I feel like this feels like it's matte. It feels like an updated version of like the Blushing Fool Rider-Waite Smith. It'd probably be like a Blushing Fool with the blue box because it has a matte coating, but there's something about it like it kind of feels like it has like a core in the middle, but there's something about this cardstock that I love. It's definitely one of my favorites, but I felt like this would have been a good match. Let's just show you some cute little artwork. But I felt like this would have been a cute match, but the only thing I didn't really like was these sharp corners. It was kind of hard to get in and out. So I don't know. We'll see. But I do like this pairing together, and I think it's cohesive. So yeah, I have such an issue with putting this back in the tuck box. I'm surprised that went in that well, but yeah, that one kind of sucks. Another deck that I was thinking of putting in there was I am the Artist Tarot by Saki Saki. I love this deck. I actually haven't worked with this deck in a while. I did bring it out and I was like, oh, I missed you. And then I put it back and I'm like, nah, I don't really miss you that much. But I used to be so obsessed with this deck. And then I did some gilded. Or I did that myself. But I think this would have been a cute pairing. Like, I think it would have suited it. And it fits nicely. But I don't know yet. We'll see. I think I haven't found the perfect deck to put in there yet. But I could show you what a greenie looks like in there. It's pretty tight. So I don't think it would fit. I mean, it does, but maybe like a small oracle, like just a little bit smaller oracle would fit perfectly in here because it is a little bit wider. So yeah, you can kind of see the leaf. But it's cozy. I don't think it's going to work though. I need to put something a little bit smaller. Let's try The Flowers Are Speaking. Like, I think this size would be perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. Yeah, that feels cozy. We'll see. I really do love The Flowers Are Speaking box that it's already in. This one. Okay, and then, yeah, let me just put this back in there. I do love the Playful Heart box to the tuck box. And I'm like going for like decks that I don't want to put the tuck box in them because I like it just to be a free hand and just easy and not put it in a bag and then take the tuck box out, you know, and then take it out of the tuck box. So we'll see. And then this one is super cute. I love this one. This one's a little bit more simpler, but I do love the multicolor the crochet stuff, the yarn. This one has a cute little Lucky Charms. I'm actually have a thing for Lucky Charms. But this one is really, really beautiful. This one's super cute, super comfy. There's not like a little detail, but I chose to put this in there for now. I feel like this one, like the tuck box is not getting, it's not good. And this one doesn't really have like a proper home. Like I don't like the tuck box at all, but I was thinking about putting this one in there because I feel like this would be a perfect fit. And I love the Hermetic Tarot. This is one of my favorite decks. It's a really, really good deck. It's a lot of people's favorites too. So, but I was thinking about putting this one in there. I don't think that one is very cohesive, but I think this one's a very cohesive deck. But I do love this box. This one has Emil Kozandler's signed. He signed it, which is beautiful. But I think this is a beautiful bag pairing. And I do have some loose decks that would fit in here, but they're not like my favorite decks. So I want to put a favorite deck in there. But I think this would match perfectly. As you could see. I love this deck. It's so pretty. I love the colors. I would love to get one of the originals. I love this Emperor. One of my favorite, actually three favorite cards right here. So I haven't decided yet which lucky deck gets to go in that bag. Okay, so yeah, these are made from Coco. I will link her down below. And then let's just start with some decks that I've been working with. And that's it. Okay, so the new oracle that I did get was the first edition of the Earthen Bow by Syrian Shadow. This is one of my favorite oracles. This was one of my unicorn decks. And it's gorgeous. I started out with the mass market version of this deck, and they are very different. Look how beautiful these backs are. They are some of my favorite backs. It's very different compared to the rock pool version, and I don't know, I like both of them. So I fell in love with the mass market one, and then I feel like the mass market one is more like it's more versatile with deck pairings. This one's a little bit more dark, but I like this because I feel like this is maybe Syrian Shadow's original like vision for this deck to look like, and so I like that. I like that it has natural edges. They've changed a lot of the colorings. I like how this one is very like dark and raw and mysterious, and the mass market one is a little bit more brighter, vibrant, but this one's more moodier, which I could appreciate. I love the guidebook. The guidebook is my favorite thing about this deck. I was doing some deck pairings with this deck to see like what would go well with it, and I haven't really quite found too many. Like I don't really care for the black on black, except for I do love it with the mysteries of the Black Madonna. I think this deck actually makes that deck pop out and make it more 3D. But one of my favorite pairings with this deck is, let me just show you real quick. So I'll put that right there. Marseilles, Tarot de Noble. This is by Cartogram. But I really enjoyed this pairing. So let me just do 3. Let me zoom out just a little bit. I love the backs of these decks. Of this deck. It's so pretty. Can't get over it. Okay. And then I like it. I don't know. If you guys want me to do a comparison of the mass market edition of the Earth and Bone, let me know. I don't know if there is some on YouTube already, but if you'd like me to do that, I will. I tried this pairing with the Void. I didn't really care for it with the Void for some reason. I thought it was too dark for my likings. I'll do one more. Super cute. And then there was one more pairing that I loved with the Earth and Bone that I could share real quick. So it is the Jean Dodal. I went on a Marseille kick for a little bit. Okay, so put it right there. Yeah, this deck from Crochet feels very summerish and spring to me because I never worked with this in the winter time. I never felt called to it, but after it started to feel more springish, I brought it back out and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely a more seasonal deck for me. This deck smells like olive oil and I like that it has that scent because it brings back memories of the day I got it and how excited I was, and I remember the day perfectly because of the smell of this deck. So mine is soaped and it's handcrafted. I think it's like $60 more to get it soaped. I wanted the full effect because he does it in a very traditional way, him and his partner. They did a really good job, but I love this pairing. I think it looks great. I'll do one more. Boom. Okay. My throat's getting itchy. Okay, another favorite pairing of mine is the Wild Unknown, and obviously I gotta get the misprint Thoth out. This is my favorite pairing, especially around this time of the year. I don't know why, but it is. And I've tried to like use Wild Unknown Animal Spirits in the misprint, but for some reason I just love it with the Wild Unknown. This misprint never really gets out and comes to play during the winter seasons either. I've been like really like in the mood of like more grungier, worn in decks, over like slick and clean. Wintertime, I do like slick and clean. Gorgeous. I love it when the Empress comes out. It's so funny. My Instagram is just full of the Empress card. I get a lot of compliments on my misprint greenie. This card looks like it has like bird poop on it, which is kind of funny. I'm loving all these pairings. It looks really beautiful. One more. There it is. That's one of my favorite pairings for right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, so I'm on a no-buy for 5 more months. I am actually planning to go to Salem, Massachusetts in August. And so I am not buying any decks, which is really sad. It hasn't been hard lately. But yeah, so I'm just not buying any more decks just for 5 months because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this work if I don't buy any decks at all. And it's really stressful because both of my kids' birthdays are coming up, which I didn't even think about. And then Easter is coming up, and yeah, so I'm just trying to save as much money as possible. It's kind of nice though because one of my friends is going to come with us, me and my sister, and then I'm excited to go meet Rachel and her family. It's going to be fun because I feel like Rachel is like one of those people that I've always known. Like it's just so laid back when I talk to her, and it just feels like I've always known her. So I'm really excited to see her in person and her family, which is going to be fun. But we're only going to be there for a week. So hopefully we'll get to do things together. So, The Void. I still love this deck a lot. I have the first edition. Mine is very worn. I think it looks beautiful. So it's actually like, I overhand shuffle it a lot where it's not peeling, but it's making it very shiny on the edges, which is kind of cool to see that. And it's all grudgy, and I did have a backup, but I actually sold that because of trying to just get some extra money. I hope I don't regret it because I freaking love this deck, and I'm just like, wait, I hope, like, I probably, like, when the winter time, I'll be like, oh, I want a slicker version of this because and I guess when I had the backup, it gave me more permission to use the heck out of this deck and not give a crap, but it is what it is. I'm happy that it's going to a different owner that will love it. I know everybody will love it. I feel like everybody will either love this deck or hate it. But I love Sarah Nissan's, her vision for this deck, and I like what she did and how cohesive it is, and also like it's so detailed. These come from like Victorian collage papers, and she like cut it out, and it was inspired by Mike Ernest. You should definitely go check him out. I think that's his name. I think I'm wrong, but I could definitely see that with like the bat wings, and but this deck is gorgeous. It's definitely one of my favorite decks of all times. And it will stay like that, I'm pretty sure. I really love this deck. I was considering getting a second edition of this deck just because I wanted to compare them, but I don't know if I'm going to. I love these backs too. They're some of my favorite backs as well. Okay, another deck that I've been really loving is the Black Moon Astrology cards. I gotta give it for this one. This is published by Blue Angel and it's by Susan Shepard. So what I love about this deck is actually I really like this guidebook. I feel like this guidebook gives me something different from other astrology decks that I have. Oh, and I actually ordered the Holistic Astrology cards by Carney Zor. Kasha actually shows that deck a lot on her channel, and I don't know, I'm having issues with it because I ordered it on January 25th, and I haven't got like a confirmation that it was mailed to me, and then I've sent Carney a few messages and her like work message or email, and she hasn't responded to me, which kind of annoys the hell out of me. And yeah, so I don't even know if I'm going to get that deck. I ordered that 3 months ago, like January, February, 2 months ago. But I don't know what's going on there. But I really love this astrology wheel spread with the first house, second house, third house, fourth house, fifth house. So if you order a deck from her, like, beware, she won't respond to you. But I do love astrology oracles. It's kind of like you have to learn it. And I don't know, it's a system. So you have to learn the system like how you have to learn tarot. It takes a while. I feel like it's kind of hard to kind of wrap your brain around just using it as an oracle unless you actually kind of understand the cards itself. But eventually it just works. I love the art style. It kind of reminds me of Hecate, that oracle, the art style. But this one's one of my favorites. I love it. It's very, very pretty. I would love to get a new version of this deck too. I love this Eye of Ruby. I love that. I actually found her while I was collaging. But this is gorgeous. I know a lot of people don't really care for this deck because I know that it's always like resold, like people are always trying to get rid of it, which I don't understand why. It's just a system, I think. You have to work with it and eventually it will click. It took me a while for an astrology deck to click, but this is my favorite card. I love it. The Virgo one. And I love pairing this with Thoth. There's Thoth. How funny is that? But I love the size. I love Blue Angel's cardstock. Another deck that I've been loving is Road to Nora Oracle. I've been using this for inspiration. And it's actually a really great deck. So here's the Eye of Ruby, or the woman, or what's her, the Ruby Eyes, I don't know. The spider. But I love this deck. I have a lot of inspiration with this deck. It's one of my favorite oracles. It is my favorite oracle, or favorite collage oracle. And I tend to always analyze and study it because I think it's beautiful and it's very clever and it's very creative. And actually it's like, it's very intuitive and I loved how she like collaged it. It's very clever. I don't know how to explain it, but she did a really good job with like the hypnotist. You could see it's hypnotized with the snake. It's so cool. Like it's pretty smart, I have to admit. But this is definitely one of the best oracles I have. It's so good. And this is so cool, progression with like these apes to human, and then it turns into like a fish and a reptile. Illusion, the star. I love this card too. I love this one. Mystery. And it's so fun too because like I found a few of these, like, you know, where she got some of these collage pieces, and that's always fun. Baby, I love the titles as well. I found this girl too. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this. I love this cremation. Clowning's one of my favorites. And Dreams is gorgeous. I love this quilt. This one I feel is very clever because it's channeling and you see this person like coming through, which is hilarious. I love the mirror and conduct. Okay, and then another oracle that I've been loving is Vision of the Muse by Alexander Leon. This is another favorite oracle of mine that I love to study and work with. It's a very great oracle. I always get really good readings. I love how simple it is. So I like to collage where it's like more simple is more. Like this is only like 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I like that. It's super clever. It's gorgeous. I do love her collage style. I love all of her oracles. I love this card too. There's only 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. This one's very cohesive. I love the shield. I love the keywords too. The keywords always seem to work for me. Bless. I like that this pairs well with everything as well. I love this abundance card. This one is one of my favorites. 1, 2, 3. 3 pieces of collage. I love this. I found this little heart. But yeah, love that. Yeah, I've been working with this one too. So just 2 astrologies. The Stars Divine is another favorite of mine. The backs. Oops. I love this card so much. Great. I love how subtle it is with like the colorations. Like I like that it's very gentle and there's like hints of vibrancy. It's not like overly vibrant. I like it. So I probably show all of those on my channel quite a bit. I've been working with this a little bit too. This is by Crochet. This is the what is it called? So I trimmed mine. It used to be like this size and then I trimmed it because I think, I don't know, I was like having like this phase of, sorry, I got a hiccup. Where I feel like when it's trimmed down like this, it looks more handcrafted and it has like this very nice velvety cardstock. But this is the Champagne, which I think is gorgeous. Let me just show you how it looks. The only thing that I would change about this deck is I wish that he made it a little bit bigger. And then maybe he made the borders a little bit less wide. I don't know. I don't really care for the borders that much. But I think I did trim it a little bit too short for my likings. And it's very like short and narrow. I don't know. I like it, but I don't. But I love this. I love the artwork. This is one of my favorite Marseilles. For sure. And I would love to get a handcrafted version of this deck. I don't really care for some of the cups in the paint. They're very like narrow and small. I love the faces. Like some of the faces are cockeyed. It's really pretty. Oh yeah, this is his manufactured version. I don't know if he makes a handcrafted paint. I think he might. I'm not sure. Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle. I've been working with this a lot. I love this deck. It's so intuitive, and I love that it comes with like a little pamphlet. So I kind of feel like this deck gives you room to pretty much make this deck what you want it to be. And it's very intuitive. It's very magical. I think it brings a lot of life into my readings, and I like to do it just for my altar too. I love it for my altar. It's very nostalgic for me. It kind of reminds me of Barnes & Noble and kind of searching for a journal. But I think it's stunning. And I love that it's very big too. It kind of reminds me of, oh, I forgot her name. She made 3 decks, and they're collage, media, mixed media. But it kind of reminds me of that. I don't remember her name though, damn it. She's from Oregon. I would love it if that artist made her decks a little bigger like this. I just love the size. That's one of my favorite cards. And it's kind of like Love and Light. It's more so of like a healing kind of deck. And I feel like it's very positive. And it's very angelic too. But I receive a lot of information with just the artwork itself. Sometimes I don't really pay attention to the keywords. Okay, and then I was working with the Sibylla a lot recently, and I actually finished up writing all over it. This was like a $50 deck, and I chose to wrote all over it, and it works for me, so I'm happy. I like the way it looks, and I like the way it turned out, because this is my only Sibylla, and I pretty much just read it like that. I do 3, 3, 3, but I find this to be, it's like a fortune-telling deck, and I always find it to be very accurate. And it's kind of like Kipper as well, and like a little bit of, what's the other one called? Lenormand? Lenormand? I would love to get the Tarot Collectibles Sibylla at some point too. I think if I was to purchase another Sibylla deck, it would be from Tarot Collectibles. And then, what else? Okay, so I found an awesome pairing. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirits, and then the Tarot de Marseille edition Millennium. This is by Wilfred Houdouin. I know I'm not saying that right, but I love this. I don't know, this is one of my favorite Marseilles, but I have not worked with it for a very, very long time. But then I was on a Marseille kick, so I brought it back out. My first Marseille. But I found this to be an awesome pairing, and I never even tried it together until recently. But let me just show you what I'm talking about. Let me zoom it out just a little bit, and then let me know what you think of it. It's a very colorful pairing. I would love to get the little mini of this one too. I think that'd be kind of fun. Or the one that is colorless and you can color it yourself. Because this one got some beautiful line work. It's perfect. one more. Okay, that's it. Wait. And then I gotta get out the Thoth because I've been working with this one a lot. It's very beautiful. There's nothing really new to say about it, honestly. But I'm still loving it. Still mesmerized from it. I really can't get enough with it. Can't get enough of it. I was thinking of one of my 2000, the large edition, the white borders. I was thinking about that one recently. I think I might bring that one out to change it up. We'll see. I just been enjoying this copy of Thoth. And then we are almost done. This one, I've been only bringing this one out. I haven't been working with any of my other Carl decks. Maybe I'll bring them out. I've been trying to bring out the Mystic Firestar, but that one hasn't been wanting to come out and play. So, but just this one. I really do love this one. So beautiful. I hope Carol Herza doesn't come out with any other decks until after my trip. That'd be great. If she'll even let me purchase one, because I know that she does have some new customers, and I know that she wants other people to have her work as well, so we'll see if she'll let me have another deck eventually, but I would love to get another one with all the goodies. I love all of them, with the hand painted, the iridescent, the fluorescent, everything. Very, very special, but this is my favorite one. I'm so happy that I chose to get it, and I got lucky enough to, it all worked out for me. So that is it. And my throat's a little wheezy. A lot of allergies right now. And what else? Oh, I've been loving the Children of Ostara. That deck is beautiful, and the Lithia, I don't know, I've been really loving seeing that deck around. I know Coco has that one. And, yeah, I've been wanting to get that, but I don't know, I'm going to have to wait. Oh yeah, the Far Out Tarot, I love this deck. This one comes out a lot. I love the way this one reads, but I love these backs. It's super beautiful. I love the size. This is another deck that I was planning to put in here, but I do really love the box it comes in, so I'm probably not. But look how pretty that is. I love that it's black and white. I bet she will create a colored edition of this deck, and I just feel very happy that I own the black and white version. It's a really special deck. Look how beautiful, like all the detail. This is my first Gabby West deck. And oh, look how stunning. Her art style is super wacky, but I love it. This one's gorgeous. I like this one too. I love the hair. But it reads very intuitively. It's super stunning. I don't really see much about this deck online, which I'm pretty surprised because I think it's stunning. I like that too. But I was really happy that this was gifted to me. Thank you. So I feel really honored to own it. When I first saw this deck, it was like first love. Yeah, it was the first one that I was really drawn to by Gabby, which I know other people really like the other ones too, but I love that card too. The Magus, this one's beautiful. The Queen of Cups with the little fishies. I love this King of Pentacles. It looks like a King of Pentacles because it looks like my dad. And I love this High Priestess too. It's very hippie. Very hippie. I'm a hippie. You know, I haven't really found a good pairing for this, but I want to try with The Flowers Are Speaking, because I was like, I wonder if that would be a good pairing. Let me just double check. It's kind of hard to pair white decks. Oh, we'll see how this works. It's not the worst, but I feel like it kind of camouflages this one. This one, it feels very camouflaged in some ways. Like I feel like the Hermetic Tarot kind of stands out, like the artwork stands out for some reason. This one kind of blends in a lot more, but I do love it. Like if you really look into it and pay attention to the artwork, it's really, really stunning. But I'm excited to bring this deck out. I love flower decks. It's my favorite flower deck. And it's very like healing. It has like the same vibe as the Wisdom of the Sacred Oracle, or you know, that Rose Alchemy of the Rose, or Rose Alchemy Oracle. But I like this one. I would love to get that, what is it called? The Alaskan Wild, or not Alaskan, it's Australian Wildflowers. That Oracle. I would love to get that one. I don't even know if that one's still available. Okay, so it's been 48 minutes. I'm surprised my phone hasn't kicked me off yet, because it usually says that my my stuff is full. And yep, that's it. Okay, I love you guys. Also, what else did I want to mention? I think that's it. Oh, if you would like a reading, I do readings through WhatsApp. If you just send me a message on Instagram, or just send me a comment below that you would like a reading, then I could just give you whatever to let you know and more information. So it is $25 for 30 minutes, and then it is $50 for an hour, and then I do it on WhatsApp for like chatting. And I like WhatsApp because it gives me like the minutes, and I don't start the minutes until I answer the first question. So, and then also you could save your minutes for previous readings if you would like. But that's just how I'm doing it right now, and it's a hobby for now, because I'm not making enough yet, but eventually, hopefully it will be. So let me know. I would love to do a reading for you guys. I would love to find more clients as well. And yeah. Okay. Bye. Oh yeah, and my rates are going to be going up soon. But yeah, that's it for now. Okay. Love you. Bye.